Dude Buddy Podcast, baby. I'm a buddy. He's a dude.
And I'm a dude and he's a buddy.
Holy shit.
Jarrett Campbell, we haven't said those words in many, many moons, my friend.
We haven't even spoken in 2 months.
We haven't. I thought you were dead to me.
No, we've been talking, but we haven't spoke to the people.
We haven't spoke to the people because we were plotting a little bit of things, a lot of changes.
Had to take our foot off the gas for a second there. Danny decided to up and move to the other side of the country. Some might frame that as a betrayal. Some might frame that as giving up and trying again. Some might simply frame that as a man who needs to find his way. And
man's
at the end
on
of
a mission.
At the end of the day,
some would say
rooting
people
for Danny.
Yep. Some would say people said they found oil and struck gold out here and had to check my little wagon.
Well, I mean, look, I've seen you. You're fucking lounging by a pool. You're
lounging by a pool.
You got a home gym. You really upgraded your life, eh, Danny? You really cut and run. Grabbed yourself a nice little plot of land out there. Things are nice. Sun's shining on Danny.
Sun is shining on me, and let me tell you, it's a fraction of the cost, Jarrett.
I know, brother. I'm streets are bleeding out here, brother. Let me tell you, big trouble financially. Really, everything's just kind of crumbling, buddy. Probably gonna move back to Canada here in a few months.
Let me tell you, buddy, I got a nice little room in here for you.
Yeah.
Got a nice little room in for you. You come take your shekels and come expand them. Let me tell you, when we moved to New York, we learned every coin must be counted, and let me tell you, every count is coined here.
Well, every count is coined. What if I moved to Austin, but not at all to pursue comedy, just to be a guy that lives in Austin now?
Just to live in Austin.
Just live in Austin. Maybe I'll start fucking get on one of those scooters and rip a Grubhub bag around town.
I tell you, move back to New York and suffer.
Oh, brother.
That's what I would say. I would say
hard here. And Danny, as you know, it's warming up, so the Puerto Ricans are taking the neighborhood back. It's getting loud again, buddy. I saw my first pack of dirt bikes the other day. So it's coming.
I like that. Let me tell you, I think the dirt bike thing is universal across America because you got small packs of children doing tricks and wheelies on here. See about 6 or 7 of them always out front of the Whole Foods, blasting their JBL speaker, doing tricks. Only difference, not Puerto Rican, they're a bunch of white kids.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I also grew up around guys with packs of dirt bikes, white kids. A little different. But I did see my first, for the season, I saw my first car with a home stereo in the back seat and the windows down yesterday. It was a balmy 17 degrees Celsius here. And so it's coming, brother. It's coming.
Couple big Sony towers hanging out the back.
Absolutely, brother. You know what it is. You spent the summer here. It's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
I think I'm locking into 2R here for another year. We got little Marito Lopez here now.
We do. We like him.
Oh, he's I mean, these are his people.
It's nice. You chain him up and then you chain him and then you unchain him and let him run around a little bit.
It is nice.
Get a little fresh air.
Oh, it is nice. He's a little guy. He packs a lot of punch. I got more space around here. Spread my legs, stretch my arms. He's quick, very quick.
He's quick and nimble.
Yeah, I try to grab him every now and then. Can't. Small guy. He's got a lot of torque.
Too.
He's quick out of the gate. I think I could hunt him down in the long run. You know what I mean? But in the when it comes to fucking he's running a what is it? The what are they running? What's that?
The 40-yard dash?
Yeah, he's if he was at the combine, I think I'd still come in about 8 seconds, but right out of the gate, hot as a pistol.
Oh, he's got quick acceleration. It's hard to get a hold of him. Last time I tried grabbing him, he was all lubed up in cocoa butter. My hands are slipping harder than an oily pan at the back of a kitchenette.
Hey, hear those little wet feet coming through the house, and you know, brother. He's not only is he clean, but he's it's like the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. Remember that?
Yeah. He's hard to get. At first, it was Fink rattling around the cupboards. Now it's Marito.
Deaf in one ear too, so he's this close to being greased up deaf guy.
Could be one loud pop can away from.
Let me tell you,
those windows
outside of the $700 a month heating bills, he's been a pretty good roommate.
Buddy, I've been checking those in from across the pond, some would say.
What a
Big old
time.
big
Well,
big old difference. Old
what a
Danny would
time to
suffer.
get hit with the largest fucking heating bills of my entire life since he moved in here. He's sleeping in the Amazon jungle in his bedroom. Had that fucking thing on two, pumping out 70 all night for 2 months straight. Just crippled me financially, but God bless. I mean,
He came in all excited like a mariachi band ready to play at a quinceanera, and then little does he know that the bills are all affected by that way that AC unit's pumping.
I understand the fathers that slap their kids' hands away from the fucking thermostat.
100%, man. I realized that as soon as I started paying the Con Edison bill, because they call it a Con Edison because they're conning you out of every dollar you earn.
No kidding.
And the thermostat must be respected, Jared. It must be
Boy,
respected.
does it ever need to be respected,
And if
bro.
I have to fly down next month and tell him, hey, you're disrespecting 2R, I gave you this beautiful place for you to come in, not to ruin it financially, destroy it, and cripple Jared. That's the ultimate sign of betrayal. You think you're getting a nice guy coming in your room, eh? As a nice little switch.
He doesn't know.
Nice.
He doesn't know. I told him I came in, I told him this thing's gotta be, you gotta have this puppy on eco mode. And he's like, you gotta tell me. He goes, you gotta tell me. I just hit power. So it's kind of my fault because after that first month, I should have checked on what was going on in there. I just trusted it would get better somehow, but that's not how life works.
No, but
You
you
might
gotta
have to
have.
fly down here with a keen eye and a sure foot, my friend.
I think I will because you know what I'm gonna do too.
Mm.
I'm gonna go in there and say, Marito, as easily I gave you this place, I can take it away. And then you know what I might do actually? I might
What's that?
take the remote away. I might take the remote all the way back to Texas.
That can't be it. That can't be it.
Why?
I need to have control, Danny.
Well, then you got to take the remote out of his room, Jared.
It's such what a way to fucking
We can't be doing these
what a
news
way
money
to
check-ins.
divide an apartment.
Take away, man. Like my dad took away the power cord to the Xbox. Didn't get good grades. Didn't get good plays.
I'll say this: I do have to grab stuff for him from like up top, the cupboards.
Might have to take away that power.
Well, I just keep putting stuff higher up.
Put the remote on top table.
I could let him know.
Put
His
it right
behave.
button.
Well, it's heating up over here, so I'm looking at, hoping to God we're looking at a much softer blow at the end of this month.
Well, let me tell you, I called the Con Edison guys for you, and they said it costs more to heat your house than cool your house. But
Well,
with the chart going the way it is, Jared, I think you might have that AC blasting harder than the alphabet itself.
here's the thing, Danny. I looked it up, and as it turns out, New York State has some of the highest heating bills in the country to begin with, and the average New York apartment, they says between 180 and $200 to heat, anyways. So like, even on a good month in the winter, it's $200. So it's fucking expensive. So we already know AC is not that bad because we were pounding the AC last summer and it wasn't that bad. So let's see.
Well, come on now. We were pounding the heat a little bit on those days too. And if your average cost is $200, dude, you were sitting at like 280 on those last two
Yeah, I
bills,
know.
bro.
Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, dude. In a time where I have no income. What? So should we check in mentally?
We should do a mental check-in here.
Oh, you caught me on a doozy, Danny,
Let me
because I
get
didn't
it.
get a great sleep. And I
That's what I
pounded out a
wanted.
big fucking leg workout, and that was tough today. It was tough. I just smashed lamb on rice from the new bodega down
Okay.
the street from the gym. Overall, though, Danny, let me fucking have a look here. I got an update for you. You might appreciate. Today I am 68 days off booze and vapes.
Oh, we love that.
68 days off booze and vapes. I know you're going to come at me and be like, I'm 200 days off. But it's not as impressive because you were already doing this for years. Me being almost 70 off booze and vapes, never been done. Never been done. It's the longest I've ever gone in my life. So
Well, congratulations. That's what we like to hear.
thanks, Danny.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You
You don't
earned
say
it.
it enough. You don't say
You,
it enough.
you earned it. You deserve it. And I wish you much more success in those days.
It's true what they say though. When you stop drinking, you really do start to feel worse every day.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Every day, Jared, I look
Every
around.
fucking
Every
everything's
day, I
everything's
look
so
around and I
vivid.
want to just have a drink.
No numbing agents.
Oh, yeah.
Every night when I go out, I think, God, tonight would be a lot more fun if I was having a drink. But then when I get back to my bed at night, Danny, I'm always very pleased that I didn't drink. I've been reading Mystic River in the morning. Mystic River, fantastic book, phenomenal read. Just finished No Country for Old Men. So look, I'm doing my readings. I'm doing my readings. I'm not drinking. For the most part, I'm sleeping okay. I'm still kind of struggling in that department. I started trying to read before bed, but that's a whole other fucking mental gymnastic that I'm not really fully prepared to handle just yet. Um, Overall, today, I think I'm a six, Danny, but I've been at certain times throughout the last couple of weeks, 7.75.
That's good.
Not bad.
Not many days did we have a 7.5 when we were around.
No, it's
Mind you, were crushing a couple King Cans every night.
oh, I'd love to do that right now.
You ever just look at a homeless guy who's just raging and just in his own element, just shit,
Mhm.
covered in piss and dirt, and you say, wouldn't it be easy? Wouldn't it
That
be
guy doesn't even
awesome?
have to travel home. He can just go to sleep right there.
Oh
Right
yeah.
there. He doesn't have anywhere to go. He doesn't worry about getting on the subway. And if he does get on the subway, he's the one that everyone else is worried about.
Yeah.
That's a nice feeling too.
Yeah. We're not in there with him. He's in there, or well, he's not in there with us. We're in there with him.
100%. 100%. So overall, buddy, things I think are okay. Trying to trying to keep my head above water here. Shows are picking up again. Had a couple slow months. Mostly just like I was doing spots, but slow months for making money. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's kind of back this month, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm about 7.5. How we doing over there in fucking Austin?
You know, all things considering, man, I think life is pretty well here. I would say in the last couple days, I've been hovering around a good old. I'd say I'm at the same point as you, 7.3, 7.6,
Okay.
sitting around there. Just because I got smoked with what appears to be called the cedar fever.
Cedar fever. What's that? I think that's something that the libs made up, buddy.
Well,
Keep you down in
let me
fucking Austin, Texas, last free fucking state.
let me tell you, it's not an exciting excitement about cedar wood here in a woodworking shop as a carpenter. I'll tell you that.
Uh-huh.
You get a little stuffy, and you get a little a little head thing. So I'm getting sick.
It's all right. Keeps you honest. I mean, everybody here, it's just regular sick season down here. Everybody got sick at some point in the last month here in New
Yeah.
York.
No,
I got sick a few weeks ago.
yeah, yeah. I've been battling. I've been battling, going out, seeing all these sicko open micers and all this other stuff. But things are going good, man. Shows are nice. I got my showcase at the mothership on Monday. Got added to bottom of the barrel in April.
You got an official showcase on Monday?
I got official showcase on Monday
Congratulations,
in front of
Danny.
Adam Egett, and then I got added to bottom of the barrel on the Tuesday at the mothership. So that's pretty sick. Got passed at sunset, so I'm in there roto. Doing shows are nice out here, getting a lot more quality stage time, which is nice. It's South by Southwest going on, so it's nothing but a sea of people and music concerts and awesome shit.
That's nice. Vibrant.
Vibrant town.
Austin's a cool place, man. I like that. And also I respect that Adam Egett because he did the podcast with Norm Macdonald. God rest his
100%.
soul.
He
And
likes Canadians.
that was a big part of my when I used to work in an office. That was one of the things I look forward to the very most every single week was watching that goddamn podcast. Norm Macdonald, obviously a hero of the pod, hero of
the
us,
people.
hero to anybody who fucking understands comedy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's cool. I'm glad you got a showcase, buddy. I hope that
That's going
don't
good.
embarrass yourself.
And a little bit, yeah, I might pull my cock out and say, welcome. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, I think they like that down there, buddy. You know what I would like, Danny? This is what I like. This is what I would like to
Be
see.
a cock prop
Not
comic?
for your showcase. No, I want to see. You've changed your tune lately, Danny. You used to be like, "Oh, fucking Trump's pretty cool," and now you don't like him because he's done something that affects you personally, which is very classic. You had the blinders on until you're like, "I don't care that he hates Mexicans. I'm fine with that." And now he's
He
like,
loves
"Oh,
Mexicans.
I don't
Loves
like
the Mexican people.
I don't like Canada." And you're like, he's a prick. I'm like, he's always been a fucking prick. He's always been a piece of shit. He's an arrogant, egotistical motherfucker,
He's a
and he's
bully.
a bully. And now
He's
he's
a
trying to
bully.
bully Canada, and you see it. Now, my question, Danny, is will Danny Martinell have the balls to be a guy that goes on stage in Austin, Texas, and talks about how he fucking doesn't like Trump? Or are you going to
Already
play the
do.
game down there? Are you going to play the game?
No, we don't talk about politics. You already know I like to tell a dick joke instead of discussing a caucus.
I don't either. I don't ever get into politics on stage, but
No, I just tell them. I actually make fun of the how the American people are just like how they got it. They're back to like '80s America, where it's like anti like Russia, but Russia is no longer Russia. They're like pro Russia, but they're also like anti just buddies. And
yeah.
I think that would be a good segment for our good buddy, bad dude. And I think it's good dude, bad buddy. That's what Mr. Trump's doing right now. Oh, we lost our audio, Jarrett. See right there, that just happened, Mr. Elon. Elon and Zuckerberg heard you. Elon and Zuckerberg heard you. They pulled the plug. Didn't like you talking about that, little Democrat. There you
I'm
go.
back, baby. They buddy. China.
China.
I love China. I love China. I love China. There we go. See,
They,
you're not wrong, bro. There are powers that be.
they silenced
Well,
you.
the agents of Shaitan woke me up the other night,
They did.
dude. That's a
Agents of
dude.
Shaitan.
I woke
Before
up.
you had the power of Christ protecting two art. Now you little
My
muzzy in there.
roommate's doing Ramadan, and I don't
Yeah.
know I don't know what side I'm on anymore. And let me tell you something. I waking up to a fucking screaming fire alarm in your bedroom at 4 in the morning is jarring
Oh, it's
because
terrifying.
it's the fire alarm that actually says fire, fire, right? So it's not like no, you're not thinking battery, anything. Like your brain immediately like this motherfucker's on fire, dude. And then I thought that maybe fucking Burritos fell asleep near a candle or something, and all that cocoa butter blew up and he just combusted in his bedroom. But then I opened my bedroom door and the fire alarm was only in my room, not anywhere else in the apartment. I'm like, okay, it's not an actual fire, but fuck. And I couldn't turn it off. Finally got it off. The next day, it just wouldn't stop going off. And I feel like it was probably something to do with the battery. Dude, I had to go downstairs and borrow a step ladder from the bodega, bring it up here, climb it, take the thing off, break the seal, fucking crank the back of it to shut it off. Very
like
stressful, very annoying. These 10-foot ceilings or whatever that we have here are pretty fucking annoying when you need to take a fire alarm down. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, you would have had to get a fire ladder for Marito to change his.
He needs one anyway, so he can reach his coffee cup in the morning without waking dad up. But he I had my sliding my fucking bed across the room. I tried everything. I couldn't fucking reach it. And then I had to go down and get the God bless them down there. Huh? Those guys are doing those guys are fasting as well. They got the Puerto Rican fellas working the till during the day. And then they come in at night after they've had a bite.
Yeah, they need energy to deal with the neighborhood. Can't be doing that on an empty stomach, no water, parched mouth.
Can't throw a haymaker at a woman that's stealing from your store unless you've had a bit of had a
No.
few dates.
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly. Can't jump across that till and elbow smash for the plantain bag that she's running out the door.
Fuck. Wild. Haven't heard a ruckus like that in a minute, but again,
What would you do
summer's
if you came
coming.
if you came out, open the door, fire, 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 and
Yeah.
you see Marito there standing, pots
On fire?
and he goes, "There's no baking soda. It's a grease fire. What do we do?"
What do we do?
Yeah,
Fuck. Well, first of all, I tell him to move as far away from the fire as possible because he's the greasiest thing we got here.
of course.
Right? So I say, Marito, get the fuck in your room and then let me
His-
think.
his back-
Let me
his-
fucking think.
There's the fire strips up his back. Just
Bro, I'm
'cause it's
getting the
fucking
fuck
full
out
of
of here.
grease.
I'm kicking that window out. I'm taking fucking pigeon wire up the ass. I'm getting the fuck out of this place if it goes up.
Take the PlayStation and run though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. What would I grab? Honestly, I'd probably grab Marito, get him out of
Yeah,
there.
but he slips out like a little fish.
PlayStation under one arm, him under the other. Yeah, I'd have to
Both
get. You
equal
know what I'd have
weight.
to do? I'd have to wrap a towel around him or a dish glove or something. The same way that like how when you open a greasy jar of pickles, you know what I
Oh,
mean? Something I can
yes.
get a grip on him.
You have to put a
just thought-
cheesecloth around his waist.
Yeah, no doubt. But no, it's been good, man. Maria's a good boy, good guy. It's nice to have him around. You know,
It
it was
is
it made the transition easier. You know, I told you when you were leaving here, I was like, I'm not just gonna live with some weird motherfucker. Like, there's not a chance. So
No, you can't. You'd have to sleep with your door locked.
yeah, I hear that he locks the bathroom every time he goes to the bathroom, which I find so funny. It's just
Very
two of us in the
strange.
apartment. I just hear, and I'm like, he
Very,
thinks I'm going to attack him in there, and he's
you're
not
absolutely
wrong. He's
right.
not wrong. If I ever am going to attack somebody, it's when they're on the toilet or in the shower. It's when
Moment of
you're vulnerable.
weakness.
Prison
Exactly.
rules, brother. Prison rules.
Slide open the curtain and then just start throwing soap so he slips in the back and then he's just sitting there and then you just start spraying him with whatever you need.
You know, No Country for Old Men, when the guy's in the shower, he goes, "No, please, no, please," and he closes the shower curtain, turns his head, just so he won't get blood on him. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome, buddy. Um, that's all about that fucking. I also got his next book by Marito got me this actually by Cormac McCarthy, The Blood Meridian, because he's got that whole the guy that wrote No Country. He's
You're on
got
a
the
book
whole
tear.
the border series. He's got 3 books about the Mexico Texas border, and this is apparently this they say is one of the greatest books. So
Blood Meridian.
Blood Meridian. He's a kind of a challenging read sometimes, Cormac. So I had to take a
Big
beat.
words.
No, the way he writes, he doesn't use like quotations. He doesn't really use a lot of punctuation. Like it's kind of just like a flowing. Like you
Oh.
have to kind of decipher when someone's speaking and when they're not, and who's speaking, and it's just like you kind of have to really pay attention when you're. It's great. I really enjoy it. But this Mystic River by this Dennis Lehane. He also wrote Gone Baby Gone, like all these things that were turned into movies. They're books first. So he wrote Mystic River, Gone Baby Gone, The Drop. Do you remember that? Tom Hardy and Tony Soprano.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking
James
blank.
Gandolfini.
James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy's fucking. This guy writes some unreal shit. So I've switched it up. I read a kind of self-helpy thing again to get back in that mode, and now I'm back on the fiction.
That's
Fiction.
good. I think the only fiction books I've ever read were that were movies were the Harry Potters.
Well, no, you read a fiction book every morning, buddy. The Bible.
Yeah, exactly. Wake up, open my eyes, and I am in a movie.
There you go.
Watched Martin Luther the other day.
You did.
Yeah, because it's Lent, Jared. It's Lent.
It
We're
is Lent.
going
What have
through.
you given up
I gave up
besides
marijuana.
comedy in New York? Go.
I, no, I'm coming back. Actually, saw Chris and Joe and all the stand guys.
I
Funny
know,
thing,
Chris.
eh? Gotta
Joe.
move out. Gotta move out of the city to get booked back in the city.
That's how it goes, brother.
That's how
'Cause
it goes. Full
Joe
circle.
sent me a picture of you two.
Yeah, we were hanging out at Mitzi's bar, having a good old grand time. It's very nice.
That's nice.
A lot of people go, "Oh, how do you know the New York guys?" Said, "Well, gave up on the scene a year. Was in the scene a year ago. Gave up
That's
on these
funny
guys.
you ask. I actually threw the towel in not 2 months ago.
Now they're putting me back in the ring. What do you think about that?
Buddy, sometimes that's what it takes. You gotta get
Life
down
is
to
a
get up,
journey.
baby.
That's the thing, right? I gave up for Lent. Couldn't do it. Mind you, I was a maniac. Gave up masturbation and pornography, and then I was
Didn't take.
taking my horny goat weed and my Tomcat Ollie's and my ashwagandas and everything that naturally boosts my test.
Wait, how long did you last without jerking off?
7 days.
Oh, you did 7.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did last 7 days.
I went Ash Wednesday, and I probably sniped one out maybe on Sunday.
Guy's got a cross on his forehead, just laying there, fucking
Buddy, let me
beating
tell you,
off to 2 BBWs.
the whole time my eyes was like this. You can't even go to Pornhub. I had to go to Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit in the state of Texas, you gotta change your IP address, VPN, do all this crazy stuff.
What do you
gotta
mean?
go back. Well, because you gotta verify your identity for
You're-
pornography.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right.
So
That's right.
I had to go to Reddit in the sub threads.
Is that it?
Yeah. Let me
Sub
tell
threads.
you.
Is that's where you visit? That's where you go now when it's time?
Oh, I don't go anymore because I have to walk the Christ.
You
I have
have
to-
okay, so you're on you're the
I had-
master
I
of
had to
your
wank,
domain
dude,
right now
I
or
was,
what?
buddy, I was going too crazy. I looked at a donut hole at Voodoo Donuts and thought about filling it up with my own custard.
That's okay.
I was taking horny goat weed. Mine wasn't going good. I was all pent up, rage caging.
What's horny goat weed?
Horny goat weed's some yin yang philosophy from the East Coast there of China. It's meant to increase your libido, but then also your kidney functions and your blood flow and forgetfulness. And let me tell you, I wasn't forgetting how I was horny
No doubt. No
doing
doubt.
all that like a masochist. But then I ended up cranking one out. Had a load the size of Europe, continent of Europe.
You blew a load the size of Europe.
Yeah, on a risk map.
Sure. Yeah. Nicely done, dude.
Yeah, and then got the poison out, and then now I'm
And now you're
back
back.
to yeah.
Well,
But I watched Martin Luther, and I enjoyed it. It was a
well,
very good
wait, did you
flick.
give up weed as well?
Gave up weed. Yeah, 7 days on weed.
Okay. And
Seven
then
days on weed.
are you gonna go back to that when you're done?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Do they even have
Guess when
fucking
Easter is?
huh?
Guess when Easter is?
I should know this.
420, burn it, baby, blaze it. Perfect day to come back to the
That's nice.
silky skunk.
What you ought to do is hide some eggs around your house the night before, and then wake up, blaze, go find them.
A couple Cadberries for the kid.
Couple Cadbury cream eggs.
Found a
Oh,
nice church too
minis.
by the place.
I bet you did. I
11 minutes. St. Mary's Cathedral, my mother's name. Very beautiful place. Let me
a
tell you they
hardcore Republican church.
oh, buddy, it's God bless your heart. I've never seen so many white people under the roof of Christ since
I love it. Since you went to
started to
church in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, there's a big difference from like the church that was ours, just run down, paint's peeling, everything's fucking falling. I got dust mites and stalactites hanging from the roof here. Pristine and clean, baby.
Sure. They
Yep.
got they got boosters for the church here, buddy. They got people fucking pumping money into it, probably running money through it. To be honest, that's where they clean a lot of money. I bet it's through the church.
Clean the money, dirty, dirty hands. That's why Luther didn't like it. Martin
Yeah,
Luther wanted to get away. Your tribe, Germans.
few
First,
loaded guns on the hip during fucking Sunday mass. You gotta love it.
oh,
I love
dude,
it.
it's like
Do you love
it's
Texas, Danny?
yeah.
Nice. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm happy you do it. Works for you, man. It
it,
fits.
it's just like Alberta, but in a sense, it's pretty sweet, dude. It's nice. Everything's pretty in order and shit. There's nothing nice. There's nothing. You walk into a place, all the security's got guns. Everybody's got guns. Everyone's nice and polite because you never know when you're gonna get popped in the chest. I was talking to my Uber driver. He just ordered a Draco for his car.
What's a Draco?
A small little AK.
Oh, a Saturday special.
No, it's fucking.
It's an AK-47.
Not a Saturday special. It's a monthly holiday, buddy.
Yeah,
That
well,
thing's
no
an
shit.
AK-47.
It's a show and tell.
That's just fucking.
Something you bring to school, huh? When the girls aren't fucking you.
Oh yeah, buddy. Forget
No
the
one wants to
U-Haul.
have sex with me. I'm gonna show them.
I'm gonna show them, Melissa. Suck on this barrel, baby.
Holy moly! Well, buddy, I'm happy you're happy.
Let me
Keep
tell you,
keeping it together with gum right here.
when you come down, I'll give you a little bit of my duct tape.
Duct tape.
Yeah, go with your gum. Help you on those heavy windy
Oh, you're gonna
days.
put me back together, Humpty
Yeah.
Dumpty down in fucking Texas.
Humpty Frumpty over
I look
here.
forward to visiting Austin again. I'm looking forward to coming down there. I don't know. It'll be in the next couple. We're gonna get down there for summer, buddy. We're gonna get
You
down
gotta
there for
come
summer.
down here for summer. I'll be coming down to you in May.
Yeah, we haven't given the people a podcast in a while, so we gotta let them know we're figuring it out. It's been a big transition here, obviously.
Big transition.
Big
Jared had a
transition.
hard time. I had a hard time. We had to do some things here. We took a couple times off. We're gonna be doing these kind of casts, and then we'll get some in couple therapy.
We'll do them longer too. This is a bit of a quick one today. This is just to check in, let you guys know we're still alive, we're still breathing. Danny's thriving. I'm keeping my head above water. Things are okay. If you say it out loud, it makes it
Things
so.
things are
Things are
great.
okay.
We're doing all right.
We're
We're
doing
having
okay.
a time.
Canada's being fucking pushed around by this fucking country, and
But we're not really the best part about it is the amount of patriotism that's coming, and our country has been divided for the last couple of years in a place where it's just like no, but I think this is what we needed in an aspect to unite together and be like, you know what, fucking we need to be strong, we need to be independent, and we need to come together, and we need to remember that we have Canadian values. And if you do come to the country, you are Canadian, and if you've gone through the proper channels to do that, then we love you. And guess what? Now it's us against them. And I think it came together in the four nations.
nothing was better than that. That's what I was gonna say, man. The four nations watching international hockey. I've never felt that. It was some of the most watched fucking hockey ever.
Oh, buddy, we were robbed for 10 years.
Yeah, and I watched it with a group of Canadians here in New York City. It felt fucking awesome. Super proud. And then it's like the thing is, there's always such an ignorance here. in all the Americans like, you guys are booing our national anthem because they don't even give a fuck or know what's going on. So in their mind, we're just being disrespectful. And I've had to explain to a lot of Americans here, mostly throughout the four nations, where I'm like, they're not booing you. They're not booing fucking America. They're booing your government right now and what your government's doing. They're more or less, they're booing Trump. And
Mm-hmm.
Americans don't even understand that. They just think all of a sudden we're being disrespectful. It's like, do you really think that would just come out of nowhere? You think Canada's all of a sudden like, fuck you? It's like, no, Canada's feeling cornered by what's supposed to be an ally, and we're just not staying quiet about it. And I fucking like it.
It's our best buds being bad dudes, and it's coming off as being a bad buddies.
Makes you wonder if they ever were our best buds. That's what happened.
Exactly.
Were they your best buds, or was it just fucking convenient? You guys just
Yeah.
waiting for all that fresh water and that land. Can't have it.
And
You
they
can't
don't
have it.
they don't understand that they're coming for our minerals, and it's the Elon Musk and the Meta people trying to take our resources so they can have all their mines and stuff. Or
Elon
we're
is
rich.
such a fucking dork too. Like I've never like what a. You ever just wanted to ring a guy out more than when you just watch that fucking like he's a loser.
Oh yeah, you know
He's
what
the
it
most
reminds
richest
me
man
of?
on the planet, and he's so obviously a fucking loser.
It's like when the loser autistic kids in comedy start getting all the specials and the festivals, and then they have the chip on their shoulder. It's like
Kill Tony Regular. Madison Square Garden.
yeah. This guy, buddy, my heart
That
goes
is
out
what it
to
is,
you.
eh? He is the disabled kid that just got Madison Square Garden on Kill Tony, and he's bought his spot there for at least the next 4 years. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
And the best part too is he's bringing around his little buddy, his little son.
this little idiot
What
who's
was he
gonna be
called?
evil. Like the problem is, it's like it's funny because you look at this guy. Okay, this guy's a fucking dork, and um, he's out there fucking doing fucking
Imagine how shitty the trust fund kids
the
are that have the rich daddies that are like
bro,
bankers and all these
bro,
other people, but now you have the little goon kid that's a
the
billionaire's
dude,
father.
bro. And your dad sucks, and like you're going to suck. I mean, look at Trump's kids. Like these kids are just fucking. I mean, they're a product of their environment, which in their environment's unimaginable. You could never imagine what it's like growing up like that, or being around those people, or that kind of wealth and those fucking ideals. But as funny as it is, it's like the crazy part is this is also one of the most dangerous motherfuckers on the planet.
Oh, dude, he's a Bond villain.
Like he
It's
is,
literally a
and he
Bond
is. He's
villain.
got incel vibes, and he's got like this. He's buying attention because he can, because he's got more money than anyone else on the fucking planet, which is terrifying and mind blowing, and every now and then kind of funny. But yeah,
We're living. He's the Lex Luthor, bro. He's good.
Lex
Everybody was.
loser,
Yeah, Lex loser, sex loser,
sexless loser.
sexless loser.
Fuck.
I don't know. Anyone that names their kid numerals is you got to wonder what's going
Numerals.
on there.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no good, no good. And now you got Trump more or less selling car. The president is selling cars. The president is a car salesman right now. If you that is fucking insane, dude. Canada's got fucking Trudeau's out. There's a new Lib leader in it. It's gonna be interesting to see what's going on in fucking Canada. Trudeau's done 10 years.
Took his chair with him.
Took his fucking chair. And you say what you want about that guy, but that's a pretty good move.
That's badass. And then
Yeah,
he does,
took
and then
his
he does the
fucking-
blackface face.
Yeah, he's done, dude. Did the blackface tongue out. His son could be a rapper now. Dude, Trudeau's laughing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I left your country in shambles. I'm taking my fucking chair. Good luck. Good luck. I didn't mind some of the shit that he said or did in his last weeks in
Nope.
office.
That's the.
Good up for us, at least. I mean,
It's all
whether or
about
not
the dismount.
whatever. You know what, Dan, let's set our intentions. We're going to have to get out of here shortly. Again, we just wanted to touch base, let people know we're alive, let people know we're here. We're going to fucking figure this out. Danny's going to be coming here soon. I'm going to be going there. We're going to try to give the people what they want, man.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna try and get it going. We're gonna figure out a new dynamic here so we can get the proper clips to you guys via this way.
And I will go down there, listener, and I will have a look at Danny in person. I will get my eyes on him because I
Jared
need
has
a
to come and
true
see how
update. I
sweet
need
the
to
fruit
see how
is.
he's slithering down there. I know how Danny talks. I know he's probably pumping everyone's tires, telling everybody Donnie's here. Donnie's gonna fucking take over if I know anything about Danny. And I want to get boots on the ground. I want to travel around Austin one night without Danny, and I want to do a little sniffing around and
Do a
see
sniffing around,
what
bro.
the
People
impact
love
is.
me here, man.
I believe it. I believe it.
I've integrated into a system that is like sweet, and the best thing is, buddy, there's no really like we don't have a wave of Canadians. I'm the first wave of Canadians down here.
Truly.
That's the thing. I'm bushwhacking for everybody, putting fucking my stamp on it, my
Too many
maple syrup.
Canadians coming here to New
That's what
York.
I'm
But
saying,
I'll
man.
tell you what, man, the vibe has shifted so much. Some Canadians are starting to literally be like, I don't want to fucking live in America. It's starting again. Like people are like, do I want to fucking be a part of this? I know a couple Canadians here seriously considering moving back to Canada now because they're like, this sucks. And right now, we don't know how fucked up it's going to get. So,
Honestly, dude, I think America is gonna it's not looking good for America, to be honest, bro. Like the stock markets are fucking
well, the
crashing, everything's going bad, and it's just
making
like
a lot of enemies, making a lot of
yes,
enemies. And the whole thing is their thing is like, we're the all powerful, we're this and that. And like truly, yeah, you are the superpower. But if enough other nations turn on you, it's gonna hurt you. And it's gonna hurt your people. It's gonna hurt your fucking business owners.
well,
It's
they're
only going to
leaving
help your
everything.
billionaires. And that's all Trump gives a fuck about is people worth a fuck ton of money. And the biggest con that he ever pulled off is making poor people believe that he loves them. But
But
whatever.
you can't like leave NATO. You can't leave like all the fucking world things that have been, you know what I mean, and then still be like we're the king shit. It's like no, you're the kid that's fucking
You're an asshole.
yeah.
You're an asshole. And
And
assholes tend to shit,
and no one's gonna want to come to your birthday party. And you'll
nobody.
be alone there with a deep and delicious McCain cake, eating it by yourself with your fucking fat aunt.
I'll be
Sit.
there, but I won't be having a good time. But I'll be
No.
there. I'll be there. I'm not going to miss it. Listen, we got to set our intentions real quick. We got to get out of here. We only got a couple minutes here. So,
Okay.
um, I intend, Danny, bump myself back up to a 7.5. I want to get a good sleep tonight. That's where it starts. I got some joke writing. I'm trying to write some jokes with Marito every week, a couple times a week, just to get my brain just purely in joke writing fashion. So I can go work on shit. Back in at the stand this week. Things are coming up. Things are coming up. So my focus is just on comedy and health, and I'm gonna continue not drinking, not vaping, and just fucking getting on with it. Go ahead, Danny.
My intentions are to beat this cold. I'm gonna go out every night of the week here, and gonna get establish myself over at Roscoe's Comedy Club, and as well as just enjoy this week here. I got to get into Black Rabbit on Friday, Saturday, so I'm gonna go down and meet those guys. I'm gonna get myself into two more clubs here in Austin, and just check off a couple boxes here, and
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna finish this book. Almost finished
What do you got?
Destiny's Discipline. Almost finished this one.
What's that about?
It's about just
I
staying
has
in.
to look at the cover to tell you what it's about.
No, I was just like, yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's
he
about
goes
the.
to the back.
It's about no, it's about just staying disciplined and keeping on those habits as well as it reiterates the facts of like atomic habits and shit like that too as well. Just staying on top of it and not like wavering your discipline and self control and
That's
really leaning into your temperance. And
yeah. The one that I just finished that you might enjoy is called Level Up by Rob Dial. Good book.
yeah, that's one on my
Um.
list.
All right, man. God bless you, Danny. It was good to see you. Good to chat. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you again soon. It's been a pleasure. God
Yeah,
bless you.
don't be a stranger, hey.
God bless the listener. We gotta go.
We
And
gotta go.
Danny, God
God
bless
bless
America, but
America.
ultimately, God bless Canada.
Yeah, God bless Canada.
Bye bye.
See ya.